There's a group of people who wake up before dawn. They read the weather and the land like a book. For months, they prepare. They teach their children, train their dogs, and often spend a small fortune. All of this to quietly watch the earth come to life and hopefully shoot a duck.
There's so much more to it than actual shooting of the birds.
You're noticing how the marsh wakes up, how it breathes, how the earth breathes.
There's nothing quite like it. Being out here during the sunrise, every time it's just breathtaking.
Just watching a group of birds fall into a hole and hearing the wings when they come over your head, it's like nothing else.
I like going out in the P-Rog, all the wildlife. It's a beautiful, tranquil place to be. Touched my heart so much. And duck hunting, shooting the duck is a plus, but the environment is the passion.
I do it because it's been like instilled in us forever. I mean, my dad did it, my grandfather did it, my great-grandfather did it. But we still do it because we enjoy eating them, we enjoy cooking them. I enjoy watching my dog work.
Oh, here comes that group by the camp. Here they come. Here they come right here.
We're shooting birds that were in North Dakota yesterday, and they just fly so far, so fast, and get here. And all it takes is like preparation, preparing the habitat for them, and then overnight, you can go from having nothing to having thousands of birds in the air, all because of hard work.
People think we're going out just to kill, but they don't see the end process. They don't see that duck in the gumbo pot. They don't see that duck in the oven. They don't see all of that.
We're not just going to a market and buying it from a big chain. And so how's that any different? In fact, we're still honoring our roots and our heritage by hunting and by putting the meat on the table that we've gotten ourselves.
Of course, the Mississippi Flyway is one of 4 flyways, basically the highways in the sky, down the continent, that waterfowl use to migrate. And the Mississippi Flyway is really the most important, and that's where most of the birds come because it covers most of the key breeding areas and the largest amount of wintering grounds, which are here in this country, in Louisiana and on the Gulf Coast. The protein supply here was unbelievable, and people were making a living market hunting waterfowl.
In the beginning, there were literally clouds of ducks. Just this whole environment is different, and that's part of the charm of it.
Hunters have always been willing to contribute their resources, their money, their political activism to conservation issues.
The founders of the environmental movement in this country were all hunters and fishermen.
It was hunters who were kind of sounding alarms and recognizing that they were losing species, and that without protection and regulations on how many were hunted, that we would continue to see species go extinct.
We've lost a third of our coastal wetlands, one of the most important habitats for wintering ducks in the United States, not just the Mississippi Flyway.
You have to have these regulations, and the general public, or especially hunters, need to understand that and need to be part of that. We all have the same intentions, right? We want to have more waterfowl, we want to have better habitat, but there's a good way to do that, and it's working together, and it's not working against each other.
It's going to take a lot of money, probably more money than we have, but if we quit working together, then we're done. But working together, it's a way of life for me here. That's why I live here. It's like a family.
Maybe you don't like hunting. Maybe you don't like guns. Maybe you don't think you like hunters, even though you've never tried to do any of it. But they're important for your clean air and water. And once they're gone, you'll have less of it.